Gwyneth Paltrow champions castor oil for detoxification, yet she may be unaware of a silent poison hiding in most bottles. This 4,000-year-old remedy isn't folk magic. It is a biochemical tool, one that modern science now confirms can unlock 10 profound health benefits while you sleep. But its power is only activated when synchronized with your body's most ancient automatic process. Before we can explore those benefits, you must first understand the biology of the night shift, the fundamental reason this works. Think of your body's sleep cycle not as a shutdown, but as its nightly redemption phase. While your mind rests, your body is on its most important shift. Your lymphatic system meticulously washes metabolic waste from your brain. Your liver works to process and dump the day's toxic load. This is your biology's oldest, most automatic reset. Applying castor oil before you sleep is about intelligent timing. You're sinking a powerful, natural stimulus directly into your body's most profound cleaning cycle. You're not fighting your biology, you are working with it. I'm curious, is this a new concept for you? Let me know in the comments. In this video, we'll walk through the 10 specific benefits that emerge from the synergy, from your gut to your skin. And afterward, I will reveal the one thing you must know to do this safely. Let's begin with the one you can physically feel the very next morning. That feeling is waking up to a visibly flatter stomach. This is the first benefit, destroying bloat at its source. When ricinoleic acid from the oil absorbs through your skin, it gently stimulates specific points in your intestinal wall, called EP3 receptors. This isn't a harsh chemical flush. It's a rhythmic, mechanical clearing of the fermentation tank that causes that painful, puffy feeling. You aren't just losing water weight, you are moving stagnant waste out of the system. But the most profound detox effect is the second benefit, a full lymphatic system flush. Think of your lymphatic system as your body's sewer system, but without a central pump. It can easily become stagnant. A study in the Journal of Naturopathic Medicine found that abdominal castor oil packs significantly increased the number of lymphocytes, your body's garbage collectors. You are in effect manually kick-starting the pump, forcing the removal of metabolic waste that your body couldn't handle during the day. It's the difference between a dirty stream and a flowing river. This leads to the third crucial benefit, a foundational gut reset. Even applied topically, the oil's properties work to break down what can only be described as cement in your colon, old, impacted fecal matter that slows down your entire system. Clearing this isn't just about physical comfort. There is a direct biochemical link between your gut and your brain. And this reveals a fundamental truth for anyone seeking clarity. A clean colon is a clear mind. So, you've cleared the pipes, flushed the system, and swept the corridors. You've dealt with the physical stagnation, but what about the body's signaling system? The persistent messages of pain, or the faulty signals that disrupt your sleep? Cleaning the house is the first step. Next, we need to fix the wiring. That faulty wiring often manifests as a persistent screaming signal, pain. Let's start there. The fourth benefit is the silencing of that signal. In your joints, a chemical messenger called substance P is what broadcasts the sensation of chronic pain. The ricinoleic acid in castor oil is remarkably effective at intercepting this broadcast, calming the inflammatory noise. A 2009 study focusing on knee osteoarthritis demonstrated this isn't just theory, it's observed reality. You're not just masking the pain, you're fundamentally disrupting the signal that creates it. Think of it as lubricating the body's rusted gears from the inside out. Next, the fifth and perhaps most profound benefit, a return to deep, restorative sleep. This isn't about sedation, it's about recalibration. Applying the oil pack over your liver sends a powerful calming message to your vagus nerve, coaxing your entire system out of the anxious fight or flight state and into the parasympathetic rest and digest mode. On this biological seesaw, as your stress hormone cortisol goes down, your sleep hormone melatonin naturally rises. You aren't forcing sleep, you are creating the conditions for it to happen correctly. This recalibration extends even to your senses. The sixth benefit is relief from dry, irritated eyes. You've been led to believe it's a lack of moisture. For many, it's a lack of oil. Your tear film needs a stable lipid layer to prevent evaporation. A careful application of pure castor oil along the lash line helps unclog the tiny glands that produce this essential oil, stabilizing the entire tear film. The solution comes from fixing the source, not just adding drops. You see the pattern. You are correcting the body's internal environment. And if this one simple oil can fundamentally reset your signals for pain and sleep, it forces you to ask a very serious question about all the money you spend on managing the outside. And here is where the answer becomes almost profoundly simple. All that money spent on managing the outside is based on a flawed premise. While the beauty industry sells you expensive formulations designed to sit on the surface, you possess the ability to rebuild your skin from the inside out. Seventh, this is how you achieve a genuine reduction in wrinkles. Most creams act as external fillers or temporary shields. Castor oil operates on a different principle. It is a powerful humectant, meaning it pulls moisture from the air into your skin. But its real power lies deeper. Its unique fatty acid profile allows it to penetrate to the dermis, where it directly stimulates your body's own cellular factories for producing collagen and elastin. You are not just applying a coating, you are signaling your own system to reconstruct its foundational matrix from below. Eighth, you can trigger a resurrection of dormant hair follicles. The mechanism is fascinating. In many cases of hair thinning, a compound called prostaglandin D2, or PGD2, signals follicles to enter and remain in a resting state. The ricinoleic acid in castor oil is a potent natural inhibitor of PGD2. By applying it to the scalp, you are actively removing the biochemical stop signal. Combined with increased blood flow, this encourages dormant follicles to awaken and re-enter their growth phase. Ninth, this same principle of deep reconstruction works as an eraser for scars and stretch marks. These are essentially formations of disorganized, fibrous scar tissue. The oil's ability to penetrate deeply helps to slowly break down this hardened tissue, while simultaneously promoting the growth of new, healthy, and organized skin cells to replace it. It is a patient process of cellular demolition and renewal. But these external changes, the firmer skin, the thicker hair, the fading scars, are merely echoes. They are the satisfying, visible proof of a much deeper process of systemic renewal. If this is what is happening on the surface, a part of you that you can see, you must then ask, what powerful, invisible changes is it making to your core operating system? We have been admiring the new paint on the house, but the most foundational benefit happens in the very bedrock, your immune system. And that is what we need to examine next. That bedrock is your thymus gland, the master gland of your immunity, located right here, behind your breastbone. Think of it as the training camp for your most elite soldiers, your T cells. The fundamental issue is that this vital gland shrinks and quiets with age. Applying castor oil over this area directly supports and nourishes the thymus. You are waking up the training ground for your body's defense force. Each night as you apply it, you are consciously putting on your armor, fortifying your deepest defense systems from the inside out. This is the 10th and most foundational benefit. But you must stop. Do not go out and buy a bottle. Do not apply a single drop. Because there is a critical piece of this puzzle I have intentionally withheld. The modern castor oil industry has a dark, toxic secret. If you choose the wrong kind, you will not be detoxing your body. You will be slowly poisoning it. This poisoning happens in two distinct ways, both stemming from the industry's pursuit of profit over purity. First is the solvent. To extract the maximum amount of oil cheaply, many manufacturers use a chemical solvent called hexane, a neurotoxin derived from crude oil. When you apply this oil, you are not just seeking relief. You are unknowingly rubbing a poison into your skin, your body's largest organ. Second is the container. The very ricinoleic acid that makes castor oil so powerful is brilliant at pulling chemicals out of its surroundings. When stored in a plastic bottle, it leaches BPA and phthalates, potent endocrine disruptors, directly into the oil. You are not detoxing, you are dosing yourself with estrogen-mimicking chemicals. Therefore, your rule for purchase is non-negotiable. It must meet 3 criteria. 1, it must be cold-pressed. 2, it must be hexane-free. And 3, it must be in a glass bottle. If the label does not explicitly state these 3 things, it is trash. But simply buying the right bottle isn't the final step. The real transformation happens when you understand the fundamental shift in thinking this represents, which is the key to it all. That fundamental shift is this: you stop treating the smoke, and you finally address the fire. Most modern advice has you chasing symptoms, the bloating, the pain, the fatigue. It's like trying to wave away smoke while the source of the blaze, stagnation, continues to burn. You now possess a tool, ancient, affordable, and biochemically validated, that doesn't add more chemistry to your body. It helps your body subtract the waste. So tonight, apply the pack. Wear an old t-shirt you don't care about because it will stain. Then go to sleep and let the night shift finally do its job unimpeded. If this knowledge has empowered you, like this video to help it find others who are lost in the smoke. And to continue exploring these deeper frameworks that respect your intelligence, subscribe and join a community that values wisdom over trends.